Hi, my name is Christian and I'm a product lead at Google with expertise in mobile performance. One thing I'm really proud of is the fact that we at Google really strive to equip you with the proper tools, products, and insights to improve your mobile marketing performance. Looking back, this is what I have been working on for the past 5 years. And today, we'll be exploring yet another option for you to improve your mobile conversion rates. And this time, we're going to talk about app deep linking. Before jumping into the details of what deep linking is and how to implement it, I wanted to share a few key points with you. We observe at Google that companies investing in mobile experiences see amazing growth in mobile, with conversion volumes and conversion rates reporting up to 3 times higher. And we know that having a fast mobile website, ensuring that you properly measure mobile conversions, capturing online to offline transactions, offering a great customer experience across your app and website, that these are all critical steps for a valuable customer experience. Many of you have already been working hard on improving your apps and mobile websites, improving the usability, making them faster and more convenient. But now we are in a situation where mobile sites and apps live in kind of silos. So how can we reconcile those two worlds and create a bridge between them? As observed in a recent study, the online ecosystem has moved forward 10 years in 6 months. And a key part of that is the blurring of lines between apps and mobile sites, as consumers expect a frictionless shopping experience. Like me, I'm sure that you have experienced switching from a mobile site to an app for the same brand or service. For instance, I often go from the Google Photos app to the Google Photos mobile website and vice versa multiple times a week. So user journeys increasingly span across the web and the app environments. Our study showed that 21% of users who started looking for something to buy on a mobile site ended up converting on the app. That's 1 out of 5 conversion journeys ending up in apps. That's a lot. And to ignore this means to lose sight of 20% of the business opportunity. So how can you ensure that you offer the best customer experience for your mobile users in this context of blurred user journeys? The answer can be deep linking. We are seeing more and more companies investing into getting ready to capture traffic going to deep links. And companies that have done so have seen 2 times growth in mobile conversions. And this is really where the true value of deep linking really lies. Deep linking is a bridge that will help your customer browse from place to place seamlessly, to the point where your customers might wonder, oh, am I inside the app or on the mobile website? And this is typically the kind of experience we are trying to replicate, to create with app deep linking. Ozon, a Russian retail company, has implemented deep links matching 100% of their mobile web pages. Anytime a user that has downloaded the Ozon app clicks on a search, YouTube, or display Google ad, they will land into a deep page of the Ozon app and not the mobile web page. After that, Ozon has observed 54% boost in conversions, 33% increase in ROI, and 4 times more purchases from shopping, search, and display campaigns. The marketing manager of the company shared this quote with us. It's a crime to optimize ad campaigns only for purchases on the web, while the share of in-app purchase is growing. And to me, this is exactly what app deep linking is valuable for. Help you realize the value of your deep link traffic overall and as relatively to other mobile conversions, and inform your investment decisions following that assessment. Now, let's dive deeper into the technical details of app deep linking. A deep link is simply the equivalent of a URL for a desktop or the equivalent of a mobile URL for a mobile website. The app URL is simply called a deep link. Deep linking is not an advertising product per se, such as ad extensions or a specific ad format on display or search. Deep linking is a technical layer needed to ensure that you can redirect users to the pages of your app and not the app homepage or the website. Once deep links are enabled, we ensure that your search, YouTube, and display campaigns redirect the users to the proper destination. App linking standards aren't applied consistently across the industry, and we see only a fraction of companies implementing deep links, creating gaps in user experiences. It's really important to understand the three typical user journeys based on two facts. If the user has downloaded your app and if the app is equipped with deep links. Now let's take three scenarios. Scenario number one, if the app is installed but deep links are not implemented, we'll send the users to your mobile site. That's the current default behavior. Scenario number two, if deep links are implemented and the app is not installed, we cannot send users to a deep page of your app. So again, we send users to your mobile website. But the benefits of app deep linking will emerge once your app gets more downloaded. So that's not a wasted effort. Scenario number three, if deep links are implemented and the app is downloaded, we'll send users to the deep pages of your app. As you can see, a good linking mobile experience is the result of two critical components. One, ensuring that your app has a large download footprint. The more the app is downloaded, the higher the chances for users to be sent directly to deep, relevant content in your app. Having deep links implemented, the higher the deep links adoption for your app, the higher the chances of a click being turned into a deep in-app journey. One side note to tell you that we see companies implementing deep links only for a fraction of their app pages. We recommend you, in as much as possible, to reach as close to 100% of deep link coverage with your deep links, even though we recognize it can be a stretch sometimes. Now I'm going to show you three examples of deep linking on search, YouTube, and shopping. The formats do not really matter. What matters is that deep linking benefits span across all our advertising products and even beyond. Deep linking is a technical layer to enable better experiences. It's not an advertising product per se, or a Google Ads new campaign type. Let's say I am searching for twin beds because I have recently moved into a new flat in Paris. I go to the search bar on my smartphone, enter my query twin beds in this case, and see an ad from the company Magazine Luiza. Luckily, I have the app installed on my phone. Clicking on the ad takes me directly to the twin bed pages inside the app. In the app environment, I may have my bank details saved, my login information stored, and I may be in a better position to convert straight away. This is the type of experience we're trying to replicate with deep linking. Now, let's take the example of a user looking to buy a summer dress. They will search, see a shopping ad, and if they have the ASOS app, be sent directly into the app. But more than that, they will be sent to the summer dress page of the app and not the app homepage, which is even better and will lead to higher conversion rates thanks to a positive customer experience. Redirecting the user to the homepage of the app, asking him or her to search again for the same product would be a very disappointing experience with high chances of churn. One final example on YouTube. Let's say the user is browsing on YouTube and sees an ad for grocery and has the app installed. They will be sent straight away into the deep page of the app, where their chances of converting may be higher. With the three examples on search, display, and YouTube, what I'm trying to show you is that app deep linking is not, again, a product per se, but rather a technical layer that applied to all your campaigns inside Google Ads and beyond can yield really interesting benefits. Now, let's talk about how it works. We need you to do three things. Step number one, link. So the very first thing that we need you to do is to create and implement deep links for your app. On Android, we recommend using app links, and on iOS, universal links. Those standard linking protocols are better than custom deep links, not always compatible with our tracking and serving mechanisms. So whenever possible, please use the Android and iOS deep linking standards. Step number 2, track. You need to ensure that you're properly measuring the conversions tracked in the app. And for that, you have two options: our Google Analytics for Firebase SDK or your app attribution partner. Tracking deep link conversions is extremely important as it will let you assess the true value of your deep link ads in absolute and relative terms versus your mobile site. The relative value of your in-app conversions is critical as this is what will determine your investment decisions down the line. Step number 1 was linking, step number 2, tracking, and step number 3 can be bidding. So bidding is such a critical element for a successful campaign in Google Ads. Once you have set up deep links and are able to measure the value of those, you can bid against them using our standard bidding mechanisms such as TROAS or TCPA. In other words, our algorithms will be able to bid differently on a deep linked ad versus a non-deep linked ad, leading to higher return on investment and conversion rates. The great news is that we're unable to report on the deep link traffic performance data straight into Google Ads. So if you have implemented deep links and if you have a live search, display, or YouTube campaign, you can segment your data by link type and see the absolute and relative values of deep linked ad inside your entire campaigns. In the example below, we can see that app deep linking traffic contributed to 25% of the total conversions, with a conversion rate slightly higher than the average for this campaign at a smaller cost per conversion. So really, this report is extremely valuable to assess the true value of your app deep linking campaigns. Apart from implementing deep links and having live search, YouTube, or display campaigns, there is nothing else you need to do to see this powerful report. With that, I hope I have convinced you of the value of deep linking. Deep linking is one of the many steps you can take to improve mobile customer experiences by closing the loop on mobile conversions. In order to capture the full value of mobile, you need to track and measure all conversion types, deep linked in-app conversions being just one of them. Delivering a seamless mobile experience, data shows that customers really enjoy being sent straight into deep content inside the apps because the experience can be better sometimes. Better mobile journeys lead to higher conversion rates and better ROI for your company. Last but not least, getting more ROI. Conversions are great, but you need conversions with higher values. Again, data shows that deep linked conversions can be of higher value. So there is really nothing to lose and a lot to get with the implementation of deep linking. We have observed, though, that it takes on average 9 months to complete a full app deep linking journey. That's quite long, so why don't you start now? Thanks for your attention and good luck in your app deep linking journey.